This is Charles from C. Delano Photography, and today is a graphics tip on how to create text on a path and create a transparent PNG for you to use in your flyers and your photos. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to create this graphic in Photoshop. Many of you have Photoshop because you have the photography bundle which came with Photoshop and Lightroom. Click on Create New. And let's create a document that is 1200 pixels by 1200 pixels. And let's give it a resolution of about 300 pixels per inch. Go down to the background content and let's just select white for now. I will show you how to make it transparent. When we're done with that, click Create. Now we have a white square document in which to place our text. Now we need to go to the pen tool. If you hover over this right here, you can see that you can click on the P on your keyboard and it'll take you to the pen tool. Now we want the standard pen tool. If you click and hold, you want this pen tool right here that's just called the pen tool. Now I'm going to tell you how to create a path that our text is going to flow along. I want to click once to leave a mark on our document. The next thing I'm going to do is move a little bit to the right and up a little. I'm going to click and hold the mouse. You have to hold it on the second point. Drag it down and to the right, and you'll have a nice flowing arc. When you have the arc that you want, let go. When you're happy with that arc, what we're going to do is we're going to create another point on the screen. I'm just going to click once, and that's going to make another arc right there. So it's a nice little S arc. Next, we're going to click on the text tool, which is right here. If I hover over that, you can see if you click T on your keyboard, it'll take you to the text tool. If I click and hold, you want the top horizontal type tool. You're going to want to pick your font, which is right here in the drop-down box. You can pick a font and then a style. And let's go ahead and change this to 20 pixels right here and make sure that it is left justified. Click on a color that you want and then select OK. When you start moving your cursor down towards your path, you'll notice that the I bar, which it's called, because it looks like an eye with a square on it, when you get down towards your path, it's going to change into an I bar from an I bar with a square to an I bar with a squiggly. When you get down there, click on the path and then it will put some default text in there. So I'm going to change mine to say Chalk Duster because that is the name of the font. When I'm happy with this, I'm going to click on the checkbox right there, and then we're going to use our move tool, which is this four-headed arrow right there, and we're going to move our font and our text on a path into the center of our document. Now this is a little bit small. You could have a little bit more text if you wanted to, but let's say I wanted to make this a little bit bigger. I can use the transform tool, which is the Command T option, and what that'll do is it'll give us these little corner things right here where we can make this a little bit larger. When I'm happy with that, I can click the checkbox right there again, and now we're finished. Now if we want to make this transparent, we have to go to our layers palette. If you don't see the layers palette, you can always go to your window right up here and select layers right here, and that'll make the layers palette appear right here. It might be hidden under one of these other tabs. We're going to go to the background layer right here, and we're going to click on the lock to make that to where it is unlocked, and you'll notice it goes from background to layer 0. Now what we want to do is we want to hit a Command A, and the Command A is a select all. You can also see that from the select menu right here, select all. And then we want to hit the delete key on the keyboard, and that just made that transparent. When we're done, to get rid of the marching ants, we hit the Command D or deselect. If you go to the menu up here, it is deselect is right there. And then finally we want to go to the file menu and we want to export this as a PNG. We can do a quick export as a PNG, or we can go to export as. I'll select quick export as PNG. And then my drop down box right here. I'm going to save this on my desktop. And you can see right here, it's called Untitled1 PNG. If I open that up, we have this transparent document right here with text on path. And you can use this PNG in your Word documents, in your publisher files, in Adobe InDesign. You can use it in Canva. You can import it into Canva, which is a flyer creator that's online. You can use it in a number of things, but that is how we get text on a path. Thanks for watching my video on how to create a graphic of text on a path. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up and a like, and stay tuned for more videos on graphics, photography, and other fun things. Cheers.